Travelers, look where I am. This is the Shutjo Canyon in Peru, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to get here. After visiting very interesting places in the province of Jauja in the last video, we continue exploring with the objective to reach the Shutjo Canyon, an impressive natural formation that for some reason is not very known, so maybe you will want to go after watching this video. Oh, and by the way, it is popularly known as Shutjo Canyon, but the official name is Shutjo Canyon. We began our journey in the center of Jauja, and since it is a Wednesday, the fair is happening, and here they sell food. I just bought some pork sandwiches, lechon they call it here. They're 3 soles each, that's less than $1, around 75 cents. I just tried a little bit and it was really good. This is good. Sandwiches are just the beginning. Now we're heading to get some soup at the Modelo market in Jauja. We came to Don Samuel at the market to grab some soup. This is patasca. It's a very typical soup of this region. It has corn, the big corn. It has meat, pork, the broth of course, and you always put some lemon on it. Let's try it. Get patasca when you come to Jauja in the Valle del Mantaro. Now we're meeting with Pedro, he's on the phone right now. We're gonna go to the Shutjo Canyon, that it's a very special site in Jauja. We're gonna go to other places too. He has a group tour that he does, but we're gonna go on a private one and we're gonna take public transportation, so it's gonna be interesting. We're in the 25th of April street, and here's where the minivans to Canchayllo leave from. We're gonna do this on public transportation, so this is also gonna be a guide if you wanna do it on your own. This is where the minivan leaves you. This is the Canchayllo stop. And we're in the Canchayllo district. This is the district where a lot of all of the destinations we're gonna be visiting today are. We just negotiated with another band to take us around to the places we're going. So, let's go. We've made a stop at the Sais Tupac Amaru. This is an agricultural society. This used to be owned by an English company, the Cerro de Pasco Corporation, but now it's owned by the locals. And but the houses that they built are still here. That's why they have kind of like an English atmosphere, especially the little houses at the beginning of at the entrance of the city. Here they produce milk, cheese. They also raise trout, and it's mainly for the locals right now. It's a very interesting place. It's small but nice. A sheep escaped and they're trying to catch him. We're now in the little town of Canchayllo. This is the starting point to visit a lot of places around this city, like the Canyon de Shutjo. And this town is known because of the dances, because they do a lot of cheese. And I'm gonna fly the drone to see it, the perspective of the little town and where we're heading to.
Ahora nos estamos yendo hacia la quebrada del río Jaramayo para llegar al Cerro Pistac y al Cerro Pucuto y encontrarnos con el rodal de puyas de Raimondi. Más de 130.000 puyas de Raimondi en este sitio. Buenísimo.
So now we're starting the journey. We're gonna walk for about 1.5 miles. The objective of this trek, this is a small part, is to look at the puyas, these big flowers kind of like the statue Renzo took a picture of in the plaza. So let's go. We've reached our first puya. Unfortunately, this one's dead. It takes around 50 years for them to reach this state, but we're gonna keep walking and we're gonna see some ones that are in their best state, some that are even green and about to flower. We've come to an area where we can see the youngest puya in the area, in the zone. It's that one right there. You can tell that it's young because it's green. These puyas grow to about 10 to 15 meters in height, so they're really tall. We've also come to a trout farm. You can see them right here, and this is gonna be someone's lunch soon. Along the river you can find these water canals. This is one of the best water you can drink. Tastes really good, a little different, better than all the fancy and expensive bottled waters. Wow! We're reaching the final stage of the walk. Now it's just a plain walk. We're not going up anymore. Here you can see a lot of puyas. According to Pedro, there are more than 130,000 puyas around this area. Very interesting. We reach a rock formation that looks like a turtle. And when tourists come here, they take a picture to have a lot of abundance. Whatever you want, love, money, health. So we're gonna take a picture. We're right in front of this puya and you can see how tall it is. This is approximately 15 meters and they grow from 10 to 15 meters. It's huge. And this one's all you can see, it's not green. Could die soon. So Pedro is telling me that this plant, the puya, it's very dangerous. You can see the spines it has. The spines are really strong. We've reached the final point of this trekking. Now we're gonna go back to Canchayllo, all the way down.
Back in Canchayllo, we went to have lunch to get strength and continued the journey to the canyon. We got a menu for 8 soles that starts with oyuco potato soup.
¿Rico?
Caliente, con queso.
Es como sopa de papa, ¿no?
El oyuco es una papa.
Ah, claro, sí.
For lunch I ordered a trout, mini version, comes with fries and a salad. There's never a wrong with trout. Good.
Renzo and Pedro got mondonguito all'italiana stew with veggies, potatoes, and cow intestines.
A ver, vamos a probar. Voy a agarrar un poco de mondongo porque si no, ¿cuál es el chiste? No, bien, se come bien la sierra.
Now we're heading to the Shutjo Canyon. We're going in a van, but we're gonna stop at some point and we're gonna start walking. We just had lunch, so we're strong. Let's go. When you start the walk, you'll be able to see rocky mountains. With some imagination, you'll be able to see different forms, like this one that resembles a men's profile. This area at around 3,700 meters above sea level is called Pinchos, and this is where the Shutjo Canyon is.
We're starting the journey to the canyon, and it's gonna be about 2 hours.
Now you might be wondering how much the entrance costs. Nothing for now, but I can anticipate that could change soon because it's starting to become really popular.
As soon as you start the journey, you're gonna get to this site, Coribilchos. This used to be a site for farming, and they also had a lot of llamas, vicuñas, and alpacas. And this site is around 1,000 years old. In its central plaza, you'll find a tree of approximately 1,000 years. From here in the mountains, you'll notice caves that served as burial sites. Here, mummies with valuable objects were found. From here, we can already see the canyon. Some visitors come down from seeing this natural formation.
La naturaleza es bastante capciosa, ¿no? Con sus regalos para la visión. Es un lugar bastante atractivo, tiene parte de historia, ¿no? Me imagino que necesita un poco más de, qué sé yo, propaganda, creo que para que vengan, pero sí es bastante interesante caminar por esta zona. Es lindo.
Now we reach the point to climb to the top of the canyon. You can see people up there, that's where we're gonna be, but already you can see how beautiful this natural area is. Do you see the painting of the alpaca? It's a natural painting, but you can see the face, and they say that it's drinking water because the river comes right next to it.
It gets a little chilly here on top.
We're in the top of the canyon. The view is amazing. Of course, you can get on the rocks, but be careful because if you take 2 steps, you're going into the river. Very good adventure. I tried to fly the drone, but it's very windy. So if I flew it, it will go into the rocks. But if you have a chance to come here, I recommend it.
El cañón de Shutjo tiene aproximadamente una edad geológica de 300.000 millones de años. Este cañón se ha ido formando por el paso de las aguas que se han ido drenando de las partes altas con el tectonismo, se han ido drenando hacia la quebrada del Mantaro y hacia otros lados. Y este río Piñascocha, el río que tenemos abajo, es el artista, es el escultor de todo este cañón. 300.000 millones de años geológicos en Shutjo.
We descended through the back part so we could walk along the river and between the 2 rocky mountains that form the canyon. Going up the canyon could be dangerous. It's an amazing place, that is why the municipality of Canchayllo has habilitated guides that can assist tourists in the journey.
Yo les recomendaría que vengan lo que es más al cañón, porque ahorita está siendo más concurrido el lugar. Y aquí ya, como se dice, estamos nosotros, los orientadores locales, los cuales les hacemos conocer más del lugar.
Una vista maravillosa desde los miradores de encima del cañón, también unas hermosas fotografías. También se corre un gran riesgo si van así solos. Por eso estamos nosotros los orientadores locales para cuidarlos y mantener el lugar.
It was a little scary at the first time when I was in the climb, but after that it is like everything was so cool. So I tell to you, if you can come here, do it, please.
We're done with the journey. We came down from the opposite side and we were able to walk along the river. It looked amazing. And now the van is here, so we are gonna go first to Canchayllo and then to Jauja. We've reached the Cotocoto archaeological site. This was a pre-Incan agricultural site, and you can see the layers. Since we're really tired from the trekking, we ordered a pizza for delivery from Buona Pizza. We're half Hawaiian, but it has olives and peaches and another half ranchera, which is a lot of meats. So we're gonna try it. Let's see. This pizza is really good. I'm not kidding. Let's see this sauce. Yeah! How's the Hawaiian pizza?
It's so good. It's so good. I really like the Hawaiian pizza in general. This is what I expected, really.
With this great pizza, we say goodbye. Going to the
Shutjo Canyon was spectacular, so if you have a chance, go when you come to the Mantaro Valley. It will be a great experience. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!